Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you if I absolutely had to make $4,000 in the next 7 days, how I would do it. If you're watching this, you probably don't know how to do it, so I'm going to give you as much value as possible in this video. If you're wondering why there's a big Stripe screenshot showing £48,000, that is showing you one of our biggest months recently in my marketing agency. Now, the reason I'm showing you that is so you know I actually know what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you how to make 10% of that. So if I can make 48K, I damn sure can show you how to make 4K in the next 7 days. And below this, we can see the students in my community, all of them who are landing clients each and every single day. This is just a small snippet of the students that are landing clients with their agencies using the processes and strategies I'm about to teach you. So that is just some credibility to show you this actually works. And if you action what I'm about to teach you, you can make 4K in the next 7 days without a doubt. So let's go down. So we're going to start off by saying this is a 6-step process, and I have darkened each of the 6 steps because I know you absolute dopamine addicts are going to click on this video. You're just going to skim through everything, you're going to click off and go on to the next video. So I have darkened these so you can't actually see them. The 6 steps do not work if you just jump around. You need to do step 1, you need to do step 3, step 4, step 5, and that is how this is going to work. So what we're going to start off with is the business model, and I'm going to choose the business model that I have an agency in and that my students have agencies in, and I've coached hundreds of other agency owners on as well, SMMA. Whatever anyone tells you online about SMMA being saturated and not working, it is absolute nonsense. SMMA is simply marketing. Now, would you say to me, marketing is saturated? No. You wouldn't say that because it makes absolutely no sense. Every single business in the world needs marketing. SMMA is never ever going to be saturated. It's simply a form of marketing using social media. So that's the first thing. We need a business model for all of this to work. And then we're going to go through the 6-step process. So the first thing we're going to do is choose a niche and then study that niche. So this is a huge point of contention in SMMA. It's probably the question I get asked the most. Is this a good niche? Is this a bad niche? The thing is, whatever niche you choose, and this isn't just for SMMA, whatever niche you choose anywhere, there's going to be thousands of other people doing it. Quite literally, there's going to be thousands of other people doing it. So what does that tell you? Does that mean it's saturated? No, that means it's competitive. You want competition because competition breeds success. Competition is going to push you to be the best version of yourself. You want competition. Fortunately, in SMMA, there's so many bad agency owners, it's actually not that difficult to torch your competition, to be better than your competition. So we're going to choose a niche. Let's take the gym niche, for example. We're then going to use ChatGPT to research that niche. We're going to put in questions like, tell me about gyms' relationships with marketing agencies. Do gyms use marketing for client acquisition? Do gyms use Facebook ads? Can you give me a list of the top 10 gym marketing agencies in the UK, in the USA? What kind of funnels do gyms use? What are gyms' profit margins? What kind of services do gyms sell? And we're going to continue to research and research and research until we have a 9 out of 10 knowledge in that niche. Because if we do not know that niche intimately, how are we going to sell to them well? How are we going to create a good offer? How are we going to come across confidently? How are we going to have conviction on our sales calls when we're selling to these people? Because that's the fastest way to get to 4K and even 10, 20, and 30K per month is to choose a niche, craft an offer, get on sales calls. But we're going to get into that very soon. But we want to use ChatGPT to research the niche intimately. Now, if you're thinking, how the hell do I do this? I'm only just hearing about this, you're hitting me with a lot of information here. Go to my YouTube channel. I have tons of videos on niche research using ChatGPT and AI, or better yet, go to my free community over on Skool. I have a free community linked below this video where you can get free resources on how to research your niche. But down at the bottom here, I'm actually going to put this in bold because this is so important. Do the work. Do the front-loaded work that everyone else isn't willing to do. Do the work on your niche, and I promise you, you will reap the rewards. You only have to do it once, and then you have that knowledge. It'll be so much better if you just do this. I sound like a broken record here, but I'm so passionate about this. People don't do this, and it's such a big mistake. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to choose a niche, and we're going to study that niche. The next thing we're going to do, if I can remove this little black square, is create a validated offer. Now, can you see how this is connected to the niche? It's like a domino effect. How can we craft a validated offer if we don't know our niche intimately? If we've done our research and we're a 9 out of 10 on our niche, we can craft a killer offer. As I say here, it stems from the niche. However, you can see here I put on the second point, sell people what they want. Now, what does that mean? That's quite vague. Sell people what they want. Well, a lot of the time, people overcomplicate marketing. People overcomplicate SMMA in general. All you're doing is selling people what they want. That's what marketing is. Sell people what they want and you will make money. But how do we sell people what they want? How do we know what people want? Well, again, it comes back to the niche research. If you have done your niche research, if you know your niche intimately, if you've spoken to business owners, if you've researched on YouTube, researched on Google, researched on ChatGPT, used all the other AI tools out there that I talk about on my YouTube channel, and you know your niche intimately, you have a very good idea of what business owners want. You know what they want and what they don't want. You know what a good offer looks like. You know how many customers they would need to get next month in order for it to be appealing. So you can say to a gym owner, I can get you 30 new members next month with an LTV of $500 each with my Facebook ad services, because you know what they want. You know that's very, very appealing. That's very, very attractive to them. So you create a validated offer, which leads me to my next point. You go after the low-hanging fruit in your niche and you use AI to speed run this. There's never been a better time to be in online business, to be in SMMA, to be in whatever niche you're going to choose, gyms, roofers, dentists, med spas. There's never been a better time because you have so many tools at your disposal. It's actually crazy. I started my agency 5 years ago and there was literally none of this. There was no AI, there was no Go High Level, there was no softwares out there to help you do everything. You're going to go and you're going to funnel hack. You're quite literally going to funnel hack your niche. You're going to go and look at all the top gym agencies. You're going to go and look at all the top roofing agencies. You're going to find out, are they running ads? You're going to find out, what their offer is, what their guarantee is. Are they taking calls? How does their sales process look? This is so easy. And you can do this from your niche research. You're going to have a list of 10, 20 agencies that are killing it in your niche. And you're going to go and you're going to take the low hanging fruit and find out what's working well for them. And you're going to funnel hack the shit out of their offer and you're going to use it for your own. Really, really easy. The next thing we need to do is drive traffic. And we can do this two different ways. We can do this with outreach or we can do this with content. Now, what I would really, really recommend for you to do is read Alex Hormozi's book. Read Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Offers, and read his book on $100 Million Leads. In those two books, you will have absolutely everything you need to crush it. And he breaks it down in a very, very simple way. And literally go and buy them right now. Go and buy them right now. I think he actually gives them away for free on Kindle or on Audible or something like that. Like, go and read those books. That is like your gospel, okay? And he's going to talk about how you're going to do outreach and content. Outreach is super simple. And again, it comes back to all of this. Find out what your niche is doing, what the top agencies in your niche are doing. Are they doing cold DMs? Are they outreaching through Instagram? Are they creating organic content? Are they creating ad campaigns? Go and find out what's working. Find out what the people who have spent thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars finding out what works, and just use all of their years of experience to really dictate your strategy here. But I would highly recommend doing a mix of cold outreach and organic content. That is what's going to get you the quickest results. And if you want more information on this, I have a ton of videos in my free school community linked below, which shows you exactly how to do this. Again, not selling you everything. Everything is free in this community, but that is how you're going to drive traffic. And if you can crack this, that is going to drive a ton of sales. So what do we do after we drive those sales and we get those sales in? We fulfill our client work. This will likely be ads. I highly recommend you do ads at the start because you can show a direct ROI to your client, and it's very, very easy to sell. If you're doing Facebook ads for gyms, Facebook ads for roofers, you can get them leads, you can get them sales, you can get them members. It's very, very easy to sell, and there are a ton of free resources on this. Even on my channel alone, there's tons of free resources. A couple of weeks ago, I dropped a full 40-minute video on how to run Facebook ads for your agency. Everything is out there. Literally everything is out there. There is no excuses. You are going to fulfill client work using Facebook ads, most likely, or Google ads. Go and learn that and fulfill the client work once you've drove the traffic and made the sales. Lastly, but certainly not leastly, the most exciting part, then you're going to outsource the fulfillment. So after you've got really, really good at fulfillment, you're going to outsource this. And this is going to be with media buyers. Media buyers are essentially ads experts. That's who's going to run the ads for your agency. And you are going to hire media buyers to do all of the work for you. And that's when it gets really, really exciting. And I know you're watching this video to make 4K in the next 7 days, but that's when you scale to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K per month by hiring these guys and leveraging these guys. Because once you leverage media buyers, then you're not fulfilling the client work anymore. So it takes away this bottleneck so you can go back and focus on validating your offer more. You can focus on funnel hacking more. You can focus on getting better traffic methods, and it all just builds and builds and builds and builds from then. I'm gonna end the video here because I've hit you with a lot of information here, but this is the quickest way. Go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go through the 6-step process. Honestly, you can do this so quickly. Over the next 7 days, you can make 4K with this. Literally move at speed, go through these 6 steps. If you want more information, go and look at my free school community or go and look at my other YouTube content. I have a ton of free value there, and literally move at speed. Honestly, this is how you can make 4K in the next 7 days. Just take action, execute, move at speed. I'll see you in the next video.